Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, Anniversary Edition. Oh boy, I believe I said Special Edition before. It's gonna be tough differentiating, but Anniversary Edition of Skyrim. Welcome back. If you're enjoying the series, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. All that stuff helps me out greatly, and consider becoming a patron, which is the upper echelon of just unbelievable support. We are getting through the early game just because it unlocks a lot of the stuff that we're going to need to probably experience the Anniversary Edition in its full way. So let's see what we got going on. Speak with the leader of the companions? No. Investigate the Bard's College? No. College Winterhold? No. Imperial Legion? Not yet. This is new, and this is new. But I think we should just run through this beginning stuff. Hadvar's uncle Alvor asked me to take word to the Jarl of Whiterun of the dragon attack on Helgen, and to ask the Jarl to send soldiers to protect Riverwood. We might be able to see some new stuff. Oh boy, we're going to have to do that one quest I just realized if we end up doing everything. Should we speed run it? Why can't I hit LB to run? Oh no, don't have weird glitches. LB is not allowing me to run at the moment for some weird reason. I was grabbing some screenshots, so I'm wondering if it's because, yeah, I was messing with the console to grab some screenshots without the menus and all of that stuff. But that's not good. We're going to need to be able to run. So I think I will save and restart the game, and hopefully that fixes it. I have noticed some graphical stuff with the new Anniversary Edition, some frame rate drops, because otherwise Skyrim is typically very, very smooth. I have noticed a few odd things. But yeah, let me try restarting this because I need to be able to sprint. Okay, looks like we're back to normal. We can now sprint once again. So there is a time-sensitive quest that we've done many times on this channel where if you don't do it early, it is not available to be done later on. And I'd like to find that and do that just on the off chance that if I decide to do every single thing in this game for the 400,000th time, I don't feel that way now, but stranger things have happened, that we'll be able to, you know, complete this and not worry about it. What is that? That looks new. What is this? Reveal yourself. Tundra Homestead. That is absolutely new. Yeah, I remember seeing that mod being added. What the heck is this thing? Read Homestead for sale. This home and its surrounding environs is available per purchase. I have had many cherished adventures in Skyrim, but now I am afraid I must leave it behind. The war has made life difficult on all of us, and I fear that the worst is yet to come. I've entrusted the steward in Dragon's Reach with managing the sale of my homestead. If interested, please seek him out. So the steward of Dragon's Reach should be the Avanici guy. Where the heck? I run into this issue every single time where I can't remember where this particular farmstead is. Let me get over the hill and see if I can spot it. Otherwise, we'll have to cut. But yeah, there's a specific farm behind... I thought it was behind Whiterun, but I bet I've already passed it yet again. There's a specific farm that has a little quest associated with it, and it might be that farm over there in the distance. There's a very, very high amount of farms around Whiterun, because I guess it's set up like a typical, like, you know, fief or whatever the heck, where people on the outside of the major city farm. White Watch Tower discovered. I don't think this is new, but again, it's hard for my brain to differentiate. Oh, a bunch of bandits? Hello. Okay, I mean, if you guys want to go, I'll set you all on fire. If you guys could kind of like, here, come over to your little arrow friend here. Yeah, I was going to say, we should have a guard. Let's not hit the guard, because he's on our side, but it's going to be very difficult, because he's kind of right in the middle of them. Okay, that's one down. Do not hit the guard, whatever we do. Oh, there's two guards now. Okay, okay, we cool? We cool? Who, me?
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragon?
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Absolutely no such thing as dragons for sure. Just don't be looking up, especially after we're done with the next few quests here. Okay, let's go over. It might be this farm here. I believe it starts with a P, whatever we're looking for. But I remember it being way back behind Whiterun, and I think I can already see who I'm looking for. Yeah, so I think it's this one, which is called... what? What is it? Oh, yeah, and it also gives us a chance to be a little more evil, I think, too. Forget if we've done it the most evil way possible. Lorius Farm. No, an L. Remember that. Lorius Farm. And remember to go with your inclination, too, because you were right where you thought that this was. Okay, so this is a time-sensitive quest that you can only do at this point in time. I forget what, like, disables it. I think starting a particular guild. So, yeah, if you want to do all quests, just make sure to come here first. I'll show you where that is on the map, by the way. There's Lorius Farm north of Whiterun, and also over here to the west is where the Loverstone was as well. So who do we have here?
Ah, bother and befuddle. Stuck here. Stuck. My poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. But too still.
Is there a problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
With coin, you say. Started delayed burial. Convince Lorius to fix the wheel. Yeah, shout out to the people that don't know anything about this quest. It's probably the #1 missed quest, because if you don't do this and you do the thing that everybody wants to do, we have to break in, that's fine with me. Then you just flat out miss this one, which is very sad. Also, there's another quest that you have to be very careful with as well that ties in with that same guild. Okay, so there's Lorius. Let's just wake him, but first we're gonna do a little bit of inventory for Lorius. You know, let him know what we let him know that we know exactly what his inventory is, and we can help him out if he needs to like keep track of it all. Okay, let's wake this guy up.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
The little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, yes, I am. So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
I'm not going
Pay
to
me?
blame you again.
You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Never my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. No way I'm involved in anything.
Right, 1 second.
I'm warning you.
You won't
Back
get
up.
the best
Come
of
on.
me.
Okay, I've never done it this way, but you saw exactly what happened. His wife straight up attacked me. There's not much else I can do here. We are going to heal our magic back and hopefully just burn them. I actually have no idea how this affects the quest whatsoever, but let's see. Okay, looks like they're both essential, so that's not good. I guess we have to do a good old reload here. I don't think this is gonna work, unfortunately. So we'll reload the autosave, we'll grab his stuff, we'll exit, and then we'll try talking to him again when they are... Yeah, so that's the system of, like, you're not supposed to be in people's houses, basically, when they're sleeping. But typically, I thought you're able to get through it regardless, but I guess if they've got a wife that clearly knows you're not supposed to be there. But yeah, I think if... Oh, what is that? Bear pelt. Okay, we need one of those. Mage backpack with bedroll. Carrying capacity increased by 75 points. Increases your magicka by 20 points. Excuse me? Thief backpack. Carrying capacity increased by 75 points. Lockpicking is 15% easier. Fur backpack with bedroll. Carrying capacity increased by 75 points. Each of these weighs 1. Dark leather backpack. Carrying capacity increased by 75 points. And black robes. Very interesting. Okay, that's some new Anniversary Edition content. Okay, I'll see you all when I can calm them down. Okay, seems like they're out and about once again. Although I don't know why it's telling me to go here. What am I doing? What's going on? Delayed burial. Convince Lorius to fix the wheel. I would love to. Why are you telling me to go to his farm, though? Lorius Farm Novice. They're not here.
You need something? Talk to my husband, Vantus Lorius. Or just Lorius, if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, I would love to. Where the actual heck is he? Is he still in your house? Let's wait 2 more hours and see if that fixes the problem. This is bizarre. Okay, there we are. Don't you dare go back inside.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now? That's... Huh, tell me something. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
Huh, you have a point. What can I do to help?
Actually, I feel like we would feel a kinship with this jester for some reason. Maybe we would say this.
He's a stranger who needs assistance. Please, do the right thing.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
You know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Absolutely. Talk to Cicero. Okay, that was easy. I feel like I've failed that persuasion check in the past, but a lot of the early game persuasion checks they give to you for free, thankfully.
I helped you out.
Poor mother. Her new home seems so very far.
I talked to Lorius. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
It really was nothing.
Okay, so that completes that time-sensitive quest, and we're locked into this for some reason. We get 250 gold, which is not bad just for having a few conversations. And now we can explore to our heart's content. But again, we're going to stick with the main stuff just until we unlock all the neat things, because whenever I play games, I try my best to be efficient. It's like, if we're going to do a whole lot of exploring and adventuring, we might as well activate the thing that gets you certain power-ups, which we'll talk about later for that one or two people, that one person or two people that have never played Skyrim. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Johnny, watching this playthrough the first time ever going, oh boy, this is a game I've heard a lot about, but I only have however much money. I think this is full price, right? If you don't
City's closed for
have an
dragons
original
about.
version.
Official business only.
I only have $60 to spend. I gotta see if it's worth it. So I'm trying not to spoil things. We are going to try to intimidate here.
Stand aside, or else.
Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire Whiterun City Guard? The gate's closed.
Okay, you do catch more flies with honey.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
And
You. Speech increased to level 18, and we're right there. So close, yet so far to level 6. Is that a new loading screen? I feel like some of the loading screens must be new as well.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I believe we can. Don't you dare.
Some good pieces out here.
Don't
if
you
you're looking
dare.
to buy.
Oh, these NPCs. They're really getting my goat lately by entering these domiciles when I need to talk to them. You better be in here. Oh my gosh, War Maidens. Okay, there you are. I was about to say, War Maidens always find some way. It's crazy.
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Yes, but I need you to tell me about the other stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Yeah, the War Maidens NPCs never let me talk to them the way that I want to talk to them to get the specific stuff that I need.
What can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
I'm interested. Yeah, here we go.
Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Okay, we're not going to do this whole quest just yet.
Stay sharp.
But we will do at least the first part, and then every time we come back to her. There is a thing that we can do for a miscellaneous quest that would kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but she's not offering me the choice to do it, so we'll do this. The Blacksmith's Forge is used to create new weapons and armor from raw materials. So we should go to Iron, and then Iron Dagger, and create that. Bring an Iron Dagger back to Adrian Avanici.
I help my father in more ways than people realize.
Here's an iron dagger.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Okay, we'll do this to see if any of this has been changed with Anniversary Edition.
Don't forget to
We'll
check
run through it
inside
quick,
the
though.
shop if you need anything.
Use the grindstone to improve weapons. All improvements require specific materials, which you can only buy or find in the wild. So we will improve the iron dagger to fine level. Craft that. Bring a
some good
tempered
pieces
iron
out
dagger
here
back
for
to
looking
Adrian
back.
Avanici.
I don't claim to
I've
be the
sharpened
best
the iron
blacksmith.
dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Let's do it.
All
Craft
right, then.
some leather. Okay, we can use the tanning rack here. The tanning rack is used to turn animal hides to leather and to cut leather into strips. Both leather and leather strips are used in creating and improving weapons and armor. So we'll make some leather from the deer hide that she gave us. You can also use the saber cat pelts and stuff.
You think all the
Here's the
council
leather
and
you
father-
wanted.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting. That kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
I believe that I can. Craft
my
a
lead.
hide helmet over here in the Blacksmith's Forge again. So we go to... What is it? Leather? Yeah, leather and then hide helmet, I'm assuming. Leather boots? Wait, where is hide? I feel stupid. Oh, it's at the top here. Hide. Hide helmet, right? Hopefully that's what we needed to make, because I forgot what she told us. Yes, bring a hide
Out
helmet.
with it.
Here's the hide helmet.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Okay, I'm just trying to get your little misc quest, but
I'll
we'll
take
keep
my
doing
lead
this.
then.
That's fine. Use workbenches to improve armor. All improvements require materials. The amount of improvement depends on your smithing skill. So we're going to improve the hide helmet, just like the dagger.
I help
I've
my father
tempered the
in
hide
more
helmet.
ways. You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
If I was a,
Don't
if
forget
I
to
was
check
role
inside
playing
the
as
shop.
as a smith, sure, but that wouldn't be a very fun playthrough, I don't think. It'd be interesting to role play with like a trade as opposed to your typical combat stuff, but not very interested. We're gonna head over here and hear the beautiful dulcet tones of Heimskr just shrieking at the top of his lungs.
Rise up,
You don't say. Something tells me Heimskr is not going to last too long in this playthrough. We're also going to grab the shrine to remove diseases and add the blessing of Talos, which is doing nothing currently. And in fact, I think we have to re-grab it after this next, or the next couple of main quests here. But here's Dragon's Reach, which is where Jarl Balgruf is, and we need to warn him about the dragon attack at Helgen. So let's go talk to him. Hello!
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruf is not receiving visitors.
Alvor sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
I was told to give the message directly to the Jarl.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
How rude!
What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
The dragon destroyed Helgen. Alvor is afraid Riverwood is next.
Alvor? The smith, isn't he? Reliable, solid fellow. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
No, it was definitely a big flying Stormcloak that turned into some lizard creature somehow.
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric's Stormcloak. Then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Balgruuf
lurking in the
will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Oh, thank you so very much for the leather armor. I'll sure put that to good use, definitely. We need to go talk to Farengar.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
No, actually the Jarl said you had a project you need help with.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
Never mind. I'll wait for Jarl Barrow.
What? Oh, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
I'm aware of Farengar's secret fire.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Turns out it is there, and not only that, but we've already done that.
Just tell me what you need me to do.
You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, do you mean this old stone?
Give Dragonstone to Farengar.
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
So what about my reward?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
They better.
Okay, so before we go and talk to the Jarl again... Oh, we've got a development, it seems.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
We can absolutely stop it with my deft hands and my 2 silver war axes, and also, of course, the leather armor that the Jarl just gave me. Of course, I need that.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the west.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory. You should come along.
Man, in the span of like 5 minutes, we became fast friends with the Jarl and are able to buy property in one of the, if not the big, well, definitely not the biggest, but one of the most revered cities in all of Skyrim.
I'd like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Okay, so you can also hover over the map, as I mention every time, to grab these map markers. I don't know if they actually do, and it seems like you have to wait for forever for the little notification in the top left to clear for it to actually add. We'll grab this last one here before we move on. But yeah, it should be updating your map with the various forts. Also, I feel like those maps are new. I could be wrong. I don't remember that. My brain's telling me that's new, that's alien. But we have to go and kill a dragon. And like I said, yeah, it's just good to get these quests done early because it basically will trigger something in the base game that we kind of need to trigger. So I know we've all seen and done this a million billion times, but I figured it'd be good to show everything in this playthrough. That's typically my style anyways, right? To kind of have an all-encompassing series. Just because I know very much the feeling of like, you know, you really want a long list of content to burn through, and it kind of sucks if it's too small or too quick. So I think that's the strength of this YouTube channel in general, is just having these mega long series that, you know, provide hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of content, which, you know, I found my own way on YouTube. I found channels like that that offer that comfort to me, so totally get it. But we're gonna, yeah, we're only gonna do the beginning of the main story just to activate the stuff, as I said. But let's chill here for a second. We need to kill ourselves a dragon. We've got a whole bunch of stuff equipped at the moment. Meet Irileth near the Western Watchtower. Now, typically how this works is if you wait like 1 or 2 hours, the NPCs will arrive. There we go.
No signs of any dragon right now. Oh, looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
And I'm trying to think of the motivation for our character at this point in time. Because again, pure evil, but it's pretty hard to do in Skyrim. There's very little role-playing in terms of dialogue options, unlike Fallout, where you can absolutely be evil as hell. Western Watchtower discovered.
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Okay, as long as it doesn't come back, we're absolutely fine.
Here he comes again.
Oh god, no. It can't be! Okay, so obviously we're at a disadvantage here since we can't use ranged. I'm gonna try my best to literally never use bows unless we absolutely have to. Kill the dragon! And also, I remember last time, I think, playing on Legendary, because you have to, like, think outside the box. There's some bodies here that actually have some stuff we can utilize. Some arrows in that body. And I think there's other stuff as well. But I think we'll just take the fight to him. We do have his skin available also, though. And I feel like we have an illusion spell as well. I think there was something over here, right? Illusion? What do we have? Oh, clairvoyance. What else do we have? Shouts and powers. Nothing else, really. Okay, we'll activate his skin. We got Myrmulnir. We'll activate his skin when we need to regenerate some HP, but this thing needs to land because I am not going ranged. Okay, that hurts. Activating his skin now, regenerating some health. You need to land on the ground, mister. Thank you. Why am I on fire? Gotta wait for the, Okay, there's all of our stamina. Let's watch our HP. We'll whittle away slowly here. Not too bad. Health regenerating quite nicely as well. We can use some stamina potions if we need to. It's cool to see this dragon not absolutely burning through my HP, unlike my previous 2 playthroughs on Legendary. Oh, how dare you. Okay, if that's the case, I don't know how this works, to be honest, but I believe if it's a fire-using dragon, then you want to use, like, sparks instead. If it's a frost dragon, you don't want to use frost. I think. I don't actually know. So let's use our entire Magicka bar to deal some damage with sparks. Okay, there's our level up bank. This guy's being very annoying, but that's typical of dragons in Skyrim. Will you land your butt on the ground, Myrmulnir, who sounds like, what's that character from God of War that's just the head? Did you just instantly land and then leave? How annoying. Land your butt on the ground. Thank you. Now fight it out. Okay, we're gonna use some poisons here. Let's use a weak... Okay, we'll just use we'll use Frostbite Venom. A blood-freezing poison that deals 5 points of damage to health and stamina for 4 seconds. Okay, there we go. You can see that poison ticking away just a tad bit. I want to get the last hit here. Gotta watch your health, though. Oh, God. Okay. Don't think we got the last hit, but that'll do. And before he gets all crumbly, let's take his stuff. We've got dragon bones, dragon scales, gold, white run guard's armor, and that's about it. We're gonna get some restoration as well. Use the shout section of the magic menu to equip your unrelenting force shout. Okay. So, when you kill a dragon, if you did not know, you absorb its soul, which this one gets utilized automatically, which then lets you power up shouts, which we'll learn more about, of course. But all we have currently is Unrelenting Force. Your voice is raw power, pushing aside anything or anyone who stands in your path. We can use RB to shout, and they want to hear me. So we'll give it a shot.
Believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Prove it.
Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I don't know what happened to me.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't the norm.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
I don't know, I'm a little nervous, but let me give it a shot. Ahem.
You're shouting what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Okay, well, let's explore more of that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to my patrons over on Patreon, and I will see you there. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm live on Twitch pretty much every day. The link is in the description if you want to watch me play some more variety. Also, consider becoming a patron. It's the best way to support my content if you want to go the extra mile. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.